Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Devontae, and I sacrifice my time so you don't have to. So, there's a bunch of news circulating in wrestling media today. I say we don't waste any time and we get directly into it. Link is down in the description box below if you want to follow along, or if you want to go directly into the review. Timestamps are located directly underneath the link. Let's get right into it. The Wrestling News reported on Wednesday morning that former AEW announcer Kevin Kelly and the Tate twins, Brandon and Brent, also known as the Boys, have filed a lawsuit against All Elite Wrestling CEO and owner Tony Khan and ring announcer Ian Riccaboni. The suit, filed on August 30th in the Philadelphia County, Pennsylvania Court of Common Pleas by the plaintiff's attorneys Stephen P. New and Benjamin Bayer, says they are looking to void the arbitration clause of their AEW contracts. They also asked the court to certify a class action lawsuit against the wrestling organization by stating AEW is misclassifying their wrestlers as independent contractors instead of employees. And I quote from who I think this is Stephen P. New who is saying this, but I'm not sure. We'll read and we'll figure that out as we go along. I am proud to represent Kevin Kelly and the Tate twins in this lawsuit, New said. Oh, there you go. New said in an email statement to the Takedown. I am looking forward to them having their day in court and the truth coming out about their situations. Finally, I hope this lawsuit is the genesis of a change in the pro wrestling industry wherein we can make pro wrestlers the employees they are instead of independent contractors, which they are not and never have been. AEW does not comment on pending litigation, an AEW spokesperson told the Takedown. Riccaboni hasn't responded for comment at the time of publication. After stints in WWE, Ring of Honor, and New Japan Pro Wrestling, Kelly started with AEW in June of 2023 as part of the announcing team on AEW Collision alongside Nigel McGuinness and eventually Tony Schiavone. However, Kelly was fired by the company in March allegedly because of comments he made on social media about Riccaboni and AEW on social media. Kelly claims Riccaboni was libelous after Riccaboni said Kelly was a part of QAnon. The Wrestling News also reports Kelly is looking for monetary damages for AEW and Riccaboni as he claims AEW breached his contract and caused him to be unable to find work, along with the QAnon accusations defamed Kelly. The Tate twins were released by AEW in April. The crux of the defamation allegation from them against Khan is because he said in a media call to promote ROH Supercard of Honor that the brothers missed multiple events and stood by those comments after the Tate twins denied Khan's allegations. And there's a bunch of tweets right here from the Wrestling News outlining what's been going on so far. If you guys like to look at those tweets, they're also located in the article. You can click on the link and you can see all the tweets down below. So with that being said, let me give my opinion on the situation as if anyone gives a shit about it. This is fucking stupid. Now, in regards to whatever case Kevin Kelly has, or the Tate twins, or whatever they're calling themselves nowadays, that's their business. I can't speak upon that. Obviously, that has more to do with their situation regarding Tony Khan. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the whole claim of independent contractors, because apparently every now and again we have to get right back into the stupid fucking argument as if these guys don't understand what happens when you make wrestlers independent contractors transition into being employees. It ruins the business. There is no predicator, there's nothing as far as forecasting what the wrestling business can make in 2 or 3 years in order to put money aside in order to pay anything in regards to health insurance or retirement plans. That includes 401k, that includes pensions. We're talking about beneficiaries, life insurance. There's so many things that you have to put to the side as far as money is considered, and there's no way to forecast that as a wrestling business. You say to yourself, oh, well, Devontae, they can do it. Not necessarily. You don't know what can happen with these TV contracts as far as them wanting to break their deal. They can do the same thing WWE does to their wrestlers and just break contract whenever they want to, all willy-nilly, okay? That's a clause within the contract in itself. It's a lot easier for these wrestlers to be independent contracts. You make your big money deals and you take care of yourself. I don't understand why that's so fucking hard. WWE and AEW, for that matter, has actual employees, but those can be forecast. Those they can put to the side. We're talking about maybe every bit of maybe 100 employees, legitimate employees. The wrestlers in themselves, especially in AEW's case, because they hire everybody underneath the fucking sun. How the fuck are you supposed to predict that? How the fuck are you supposed to predict that? If someone, for an example, were to pass away, let's just hypothetically say a wrestler passes away, right? And they have a life insurance. Do you know how much you be paying up the wazoo to that family? Let's say 3 or 4 wrestlers pass away. Do you know how much money you be paying over and over and over and over and over and over again for so many wrestlers? They will go out of business like that. Or if they don't go out of business, they be on life support. Do you know how many of your friends and families will be fired because of you wanting to make more money and get more benefit? And by the way, you wouldn't be making any more money. As a matter of fact, it's not just the firing process. Do you know how much you'd be limiting the roster? It'd be a straight up roster freeze off rip. This is just me as a normal person recognizing the obvious difficulties that go into wanting to be a wrestler, going to be wanting to be an employee. I don't think they're thinking these things through. They're just looking at the prospect of, well, we're not independent contractors and we have to stay in one company, yada, 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 yada. Then just don't sign the fucking contract. It's not that hard. There's no gun to your head forcing you to sign with the company. You understand what comes with this whole tagline of being a quote-unquote independent contractor. Whether you believe in the position or not is fucking dumb. Because you're signing a contract. That's the whole point of this whole free society we have right now. For you to want to get the benefits of an employee, to bring people who are above you all the way down, where I guarantee you if you were in their position, you'd be shitting all over the idea of a guy who's so pissed off that they didn't make it to the top that they want to bring you down with them, and then all you guys make equal money. Is this socialist bullshit in the end of the day? And I find it very funny for a guy like Kevin Kelly, who is supposed to be this red-blooded American Mr. Trump supporter himself, who wants so bad. Let me not even say that. Because it seems like Stephen P. New has his own little agenda going on with this whole class action lawsuit. I think as far as, Kevin Kelly is considered, he just wants money back as far as the defamation is considered. And I'm pretty sure the same thing can be said about the Tate twins. But so let me not even say that. I was going to say something unruly, but I'm not even going to go that far. I just think the whole tagline of independent contractor has such a detriment on the wrestling business. And it's so fucking stupid, bro. I swear, it's always the weak links who are complaining about this shit. I guarantee you, once again, if they were in Roman Reigns' position, not one person would be bitching about this. But it's so convenient when you're the ones when you're on the opposite end of the stick. No one told you to sign that fucking contract. And if you don't want to be a wrestler, if you don't want to be an independent contractor, then don't sign the fucking contract. It's as simple as that. Just my opinion, though. With that being said, let's get into the video. Alright, so while we have this Continental Championship match about to happen right now with boring-ass Kyle Fletcher and Goku, let's talk about this promo real quick with Daniel Garcia and MJF. Jump directly into the ring for a promo, alright? Hey, before we talk about that too, is it just me? I don't even remember. Does Dynamite even have an intro? Like, damn, I don't think I've ever seen their intro before. Or maybe I have, and they just so infrequently play it. I mean, you do this stupid-ass overrun shit all the goddamn time. You would think we can at least get a little bit hyped up. One of the cool things about Raw back in the days, in the Attitude Era, or even the Ruthless Aggression Era, you get pumped up, this my life in the box in the chartery. Take a talk in my arms as a soul on me. You won't fire ash, you see it, lay your face. Don't last the moment, we're in this together and do it all. This saying nothing's forever. And then you get the fireworks and then the signs are all over the fucking place and you hear Jim Ross come on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada and another episode of Monday Night Raw, and you get hyped up, We don't really get that nowadays, do we? That's not just an AEW problem. That's a WWE problem also. We don't get that nowadays. No hard rock fucking, let's do this motherfucking thing. Fireworks shooting directly out of your assholes. Pumped up, let's go. It's just, welcome to another episode of The Wrestling. It's like, But nevertheless, though, they jumped directly into a promo with Will Ospreay with Daniel Garcia. Got my twinks mixed up. And he jumps in the ring again, he starts talking, and he's like, I want MJF right now, rada, 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 can I get him, rada, 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 rada. MJF, he's sitting there somewhere on the stand, and he's about to pipe set, he's about to drop some of the most hardest fucking bars you have ever heard on God's green earth. Oh, Danny boy, is this microphone working? Is this microphone working? What in the hell? Did the IDF get to my fucking microphone? Yo, we're not in the fucking Gaza Strip. This is not a pipe bomb. Let me fucking do my thing. And then he gets in the microphone. He starts to talk a bunch of shit about Daniel Garcia. He says this. He says that. Typical MJF jargon. And then for some reason, mind you, MJF, and by the way, Daniel Garcia for that matter, they were going back and forth for like 2 minutes talking about, trying to hurt each other, trying to maim each other. And then just inexplicably out of nowhere, Daniel Garcia, he goes on this random ass tirade. You don't care about AEW. And you got this shit painted on the back of your legs, displaying your love for AEW. Let me tell you something. I work so damn hard for this company. And the hard and the damn that I work. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that you love this company. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? This man just called you he called him a skinhead. This man called you a full-on Nazi. You let a Jew call you a Nazi, and the first thing that comes out of your mouth is the love for AEW. What the fuck are you talking about? You sound like a uncoordinated fucking promo in universe mode. Your promo is the reason why they don't do universe mode promos anymore. What the fuck was that incoherent gibberish you was talking about? That shit wasn't even consistent. That shit just came completely out of fucking nowhere. It's like every time they go back and forth with MJ, and this is not just a Daniel Garcia problem, it's all the fools who can't talk on the microphone correctly when sparring against MJF on the microphone. They always have this crutch where they have to fall back on whenever talking about MJF, and they immediately go to the, you don't like AEW. AEW is not your favorite. WWE is your favorite. You just want to go to WWE, the one 2024. It's like, dude, pick a fucking topic that we haven't heard 1,000,001 fucking times, alright? You sound like me talking about AEW 1,000,001 times on all my fucking videos. Come on, don't be like me, alright? I'm milking the shit out of AEW. Don't milk the shit out of MJF wanting to leave AEW. We get the fucking point already. MJF retorts back. He responds back with, oh, blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you something, okay? For the billionth, millionth, gazillionth Googleplex time, these fans don't give a fuck about you, Daniel Garcia. They don't give a fuck about me. MJF, MJF, MJF. Yeah, see, ignore them, okay? They give a fuck about me, but it's too late. MJF, MJF. Would you guys shut the fuck up? I got a point that I'm trying to make to this skinhead Nazi, and here you are trying to fucking boost me up. Don't love me, hate me. I'm a heel for God's sakes. Stupid bastards. Anyways, okay, check it out, Hitler. They used to love me, and now they don't love me. Ignore the chance. They're fickle as fuck, alright? I'm proving a point here. But, may I make a point about your mom? Can I just say, she likes dick from multiple men. What do you think about that, Daniel? Daniel stops. He thinks about it. He's like, okay, that sounds cool. Okay. To the river, to the sea! And then he gets out of the ring, and then he goes inside the barricade, and he tries to fight a bunch of security guards, trying to look like a badass, but then we're reminded that it's Daniel Garcia after all, so no matter how badass he tries to look, he's always going to look like Daniel Garcia, which is always going to be a problem, because, newsflash, he's Daniel Garcia. He's about as badass as that fucking blade of grass that I see right there that N is trying to take over. Yeah, I got good eyes. Shut the fuck up. Eventually, he makes it past all the geeks and all the losers in the security guard barred area, fucking blocking him off from MJF, and he gets close to MJF, and then wahoo! MJF, like the fucking Zionist he is, hits him directly in the head with a glass bottle, or a glass in general. I don't know. I lost count. Who cares? He's lying on the floor, writhing in pain, blading himself, and then MJF, he gets next to him, pulls him up, has this nice little white jacket on. Anytime you see MJF with anything white on, you know something's about to happen. That's going to be a little bit bloody, am I right? He lifts him up. He's like, let me talk to you. I'm going to try to do my best Joe Pesci routine. And I just want to tell you, bada boom, bada bing. Bing, bada boom, bada bing. Bing, bada boom, bada bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. You're from New York, so you understand what I'm saying, right? Translate that, bitch. And then Garcia, he's out cold. He's bleeding from his head. Split from the white meat. I can't even see his hairline anymore. I mean, I couldn't see it even without the blood, but, you know, I guess New Yorkers have that all in common, right? You motherfuckers got receding hairlines even though you're like 20 years old. Not knocking you. Not feeling sorry for you either. Take some pews off your fucking balls and put it on your head. You'll be perfectly fine, all right? And then MJF, he lets him lie on the floor, bleeding out, walks out, and this gross motherfucker, he takes a period stain, wipe off his fucking head, puts it in his mouth and he licks this dude's blood. I'm like, what is with you guys and your obsession with eating other wrestlers' bloods, bro? Like, what is this? Like, you guys are fucking vampires or something? When I say you suck, I don't mean you suck in that manner right there. Fuck is wrong with you people? It's how hepatitis A and all those other kind of diseases get caught. Stop doing gross shit like that, all right? I mean, you got Alicia Tout as a wife, right? She's always fucking moody and emotional. Go eat her out with all the blood coming out of her, you nasty bitch. But nevertheless, though, he left out of the arena. Daniel Garcia is left there in the pool of his own blood, trying to wonder what the hell's going on. He's trying to wonder if his mom is really getting plowed by the amount of men that MJF said was around. He's trying to figure out where his dad is. I mean, he thinks he's dead, but in reality, he's trying to remind himself, wait, no, that was my dad saying he's going to get milk. He's just lied about being dead. My mom told me stories. My mom, she lied to me. You know what? I'm kind of glad that my mom's getting back. You know what? MJF, come back out here. No, I'm joking. I love you, Daniel Garcia. No, I don't. Shut the fuck up. This promo, though, it was nice. The intensity was there. I like what they were trying to do. The only bad part about it is two things. One, God, look, it's one of the few feuds that I can at least say that has a little bit of history before All In or All Out or whatever fucking all we're going towards. I don't know, fucking All in the Middle. Fuck, I don't know. I like that it's one of the few feuds that actually have some kind of heat to it. It's just that, I don't know, it still feels a little bit too quick. I mean, but I guess that's the effects of having 2 back-to-back pay-per-views in a fucking row, 2 weeks apart from each other. You dumb bastards. Shit like that is, gonna happen, I guess, right? But they did their best. It got a lot of heat. Well, as much heat as you can get in 2024 in AEW. It'd be nice if they actually, come back to this, because this is probably the hottest thing and the peak thing that we're going to get tonight. But obviously they're not going to do that because it's AEW and, they have the attention span of 2 hamsters fucking. So, it is what it is. Just take what you can get, all right? Take a check mark and then just check it off. At least they don't get an F for tonight. So far, they're at a D-. Can they upgrade to at least a C? Only one way to find out, and that's the Wise Kazuchika. Okay, they're at a D- still. Okay, let's continue on with the show. Alright, not really too much to talk about. Goku had a match that went on for fucking ever. I hate this shit, bro. I hate when wrestling does this shit, man. If it's not a pay-per-view match and if it's really this fucking predictable, then why the fuck do we have to go through the motions and see these guys go out there to do the sequence of fucking moves? Bruh, you motherfuckers see sequences of moves every week. Do you have to see different versions of the sequences of moves every fucking week? It's the same fucking thing every single week. Flips, kicks, hits, real shit. It's the same fucking thing. Bruh, get this shit over with. These motherfuckers went through like 3 commercial breaks. It's Kyle Fletcher and it's fucking Kazuchika Okada. Who the fuck you think is gonna win a match like that? And to make matters even worse, bruh, it was like 3 different ways that these motherfuckers could have ended the match early, and they just kept going and going and going. Bruh, it's a legitimate fucking anime, bruh. It's like when fucking Goku legitimately did the spirit bomb to fucking Frieza, and Frieza came back from the dead and he fucking killed Krillin. And it's like all to get to fucking Goku being Super Saiyan. Like, motherfucker, like... But at least that was good. At least that had storytelling. At least I had fucking reasoning. At least I was behind that shit. Good God, oh fucking money, these motherfuckers, it was the match that never fucking ended. Only for fucking Kazuchika. Why do you have to kick a guy like Kyle Fletcher in the dick in order to get the win? I mean, I get it, he's a heel and everything, but it's Kyle Fletcher. Who cares? Whose house? Well, actually, that's a good segue. Fuck this match. Let's talk about Surf Circle real quick, right? So, he's actually, talking about his childhood home. He's showing these pictures. I see an ashy-ass Swerve Strickland right there. I see a nappy-headed little brother right there somewhere. I see his thought of a mama right there somewhere in the picture also. But it is what it is. I get it. We all grew up in the same kind of hood. We grew up in the projects. We grew up in the ghetto, if you know. I get it, Swerve. I grew up in I had the same upbringing, bro. We're only like a year and a half apart as far as age is considered, bro. We grew up in the same era, the same generation. The only difference is you're way more mature than me. As a matter of fact, we have a lot of things in common, bro. Lots of things, bro. We both were in the military. We're both wrestling fans. We both have awesome ass beards, bro. Our dreadlocks. We have a bunch of things in common, bro. The only difference is I don't go around getting my blood lit by white boys. But whatever. I digress. You're still cool to me, Swerve. Take advantage of this shit, bro. bro? Is this where we're gonna go going forward? So he's showing his house and shit, right? One can probably presume that there's gonna be some type of angle produced out of all this shit, right? Clearly, all this shit that's going on right now, this is gonna be Hangman Adam Page taking advantage of this shit, right? We didn't just fucking do all this shit for the sake of doing all this shit for nothing, right? Like, I talked about this last week, and I love that Tony Khan, he listened to my videos. He was like, damn, Devontae, you right, bruh. I know all the shit you be talking about me, but this time I'm gonna actually listen to your black ass. Yeah, bruh, you know what? Facts. Props. I need to take advantage of this shit, man. Yo, Swerve. Yo, check it out. So we're going to run an angle outside of the wrestling ring, all right? We're going to produce an angle outside of the arena, all right? We're going to actually make some moves that way. And Swerve was like, oh, okay, that's cool. What gave you that idea? And Tony, he didn't have the balls to give me credit, but it's cool, Tony. I know you actually listen to my videos. I know you be subscribing and shit. Shout out to Tony Khan, folks. That nigga, you know what? Let me not say what I really do. I will slip like that. Damn, bro. Devontae, you're not millennial smart anymore. You can't be that edgy. Okay. But seriously, take advantage of this shit. I know what you want to do. I know what you're trying to do. Take advantage of it. Do it. And people are like, Devontae, what do you mean do it? So we know Hangman Adam Page, he's going to do something to the house, right? One will presume. Otherwise, what the fuck is the point? What the fuck is the reasoning for Swerve to be randomly showing us his stupid ass house, right? So this is what I'm thinking. Hangman, you need to touch into your roots. You're from Virginia, am I right? You're a cowboy, quote unquote, right? So this is what I'm thinking. All right, so check it out. Go get a bed sheet. Put that bitch on. All right. Get a broomstick. Cut that bitch off. Put it on top of your head. All right. Let the bed sheet fall on top of the broomstick. Cover up your whole body. Cut some eye holes out too, okay? And I want you to walk with a cross at nighttime when Swerve is in his abandoned home, right? And I want you to plant that cross inside of the nearest grass next to his door. And I want you to light it on fire. And I want you to walk away. Swerve is going to look out the window, and I need you to stand somewhere near close to that cross while it's on fire with that bed sheet on, with eye holes caught out. And I want you to stick your hand out in a certain gesture. And I want you to say a bunch of unflattering words about his skin color. Go there. Devontae, you're evil. It's all for the love of the sport, people. God damn it. It's all for the love of the fucking sport. With that being said, though, Jamie Hayter's taking on some jobber. So, yeah, this match... Is that Jamie? What the fuck? Why she like Becky Lynch for? I still want to fuck her, though. I don't like Becky Lynch. All right, continue on with the show. All right, so while Mariah May's bringing her sexy ass out to the ring, I gotta say, though, like, bruh, I can't be the only one, right? I can't be... And this is my biggest problem with Toni Storm and Mariah May. Even though they had the better match, even though they had the overall better feud, is it not just me, or is it just killing anybody else that the aesthetic, and I get it. Look, at the end of the day, I understand Mercedes Moné, from a name perspective, is probably the biggest name in that women's division. I get it. I understand. But this is what I mean. Just put the fucking World Women's Championship belt on Mercedes if she's going to be the biggest name in the entire fucking brand. Look, I get it. Like I said, the feud, the name, I get it. I understand. But damn it, bruh. The way she's carrying that belt, the way she looks like with the belt, she does not really feel like a women's world champion, right? I feel like she should have the TBS championship and Mercedes should have the women's world championship. Again, the aesthetic just does not fit right to me. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's Nyla Rose. Oh, God, I can see her twigs and berries. I can see the twigs and berries. He's a man. Such a man. Sorry. Nah, let's go back. Okay, so reverting back, I don't really want to watch domestic abuse happening right now of a man beating the crap out of a woman. Even worse, because the woman's going to actually beat the man when it's all said and done, as far as decisively is considered. But you can fake that in professional wrestling, unless you're in Oklahoma. Okay, Jon Moxley comes out to the ring, right? Can't say it enough. His theme song fucking kills it. I fucking love his theme song. His theme song is so fucking bitchin'. It just reminds me so much of Henry Rollins' version of Black Flag. I fucking love it. I love it. Love his theme song. That's the best part of this entire shit. Because, of course, Marina Shafir, backstage before we even got to this point, was beating the crap out of the man. Because feminism. Because women. You gotta have the women go out there and you gotta have the women embarrass the man because it's 2024 and the shit can't get any more unbelievable. You gotta do shit like that. I mean, you got women beating up men, you got men pretending that they're women, beating up women who gonna lose to women when it's all said and done, like this Twigs and Berry match right here, for an example. But nevertheless, though, Jon Moxley comes out to the ring. Oh, and by the way, quick thing, Marina Shafir, finer than the bitch also, would completely demolish that pussy. Just saying, completely demolish that pussy. Now, I might get my ass whooped in the process trying to demolish that pussy, but that's okay, because I would demolish that pussy. Good job, Roderick Strong. Put some more babies inside that. Do it for me. Do it for the boys. Jon Moxley comes out to the ring. He starts to randomly ramble on about Darby Allin, and he talks more about Darby Allin, and he talks more about Darby Allin, and then he throws the microphone on the floor. That was it. I shit you not, that's the extent of the entire promo. Nothing was said, nothing was progressed at all. Honestly, nothing at all. Didn't give a shit at all. Best part about this entire fucking entrance, promo, skit, whatever you want to say, is Jon Moxley's theme song and Marina Shafir's body. That's all that fucking matters in this entire segment. Nothing more, nothing less. We do cut backstage though, and we get a promo from the Jericho Appreciation Society, or the Jack Off Appreciation Society, or the Jackass Appreciation Society, or the Jericho Ass Society, whatever you want to call them, right? And Jericho, being as cheesy as ever, hi guys, bro. He's like trying to like make us fucking go down memory lane and that terrible shows that they were having at fucking Daly's Place like 4 years ago. That was actually one of the first shows I reviewed from AEW too, if I'm not mistaken. Talking about the whole fucking Orange Cassidy dropping orange juice from the sky on top of Chris Jericho. Good times. Lots of good times. So many good times. My Millennial Smart Channel will live on forever! Or I guess in Terry Funk's way, forever! 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 Rest in peace, Terry. But Orange Cassidy walks into the frame because Jericho was saying that the jacket that he was wearing cost him $7,000. And Orange Cassidy made no acknowledgement to Jericho, looked right past Jericho. He's looking directly at the bounty hunter. He's like, I'll tell you what, if you beat me in this qualifying match for the Continental Championship, I'll pay Jericho his $7,000 in cash. Talking directly to the bounty hunter, looking right past Chris Jericho. Jericho looking at him like, the disrespect. Did you not listen to the video that Devontae put out earlier today? This is absolutely not a cheap plug from Devontae telling you assholes to go watch his video, but you should go watch Devontae's earlier video, the video before this video, talking about how much of a fuck up Jericho has become, so you can actually get better context as to why I don't like Chris Jericho right now, while I'm trashing this segment, because it was absolute ass. Although one thing that I did notice in the background while Bill Hiccup was standing there, right? Yo, it never really dawned on me, but god damn, he looks like the perfect combination of Test and Edge. It's like 2001 Test and Edge had a baby and out came this Canuck right here, right? Wait, is he Canadian? No, he's not Canadian. He's from New York. Even worse. Ew, New York people. Ew, New York people. You're cats look like rats and your rats look like women. Ew, fuck you people. But with that being said, continuing on with the show, we got more to get through. Well, not that much more. Fuck, we got an hour left? It's 9:04? Oh, this show feels like it's going on forever. But yeah, not going to review Mariah May versus Nyla Rose because I do not condone men on women violence. So, like I said, skipping over this match, let's go to the next segment directly after this match. If you don't mind, you mind? I don't give a fuck if you mind. You're going to mind today. I love how Bryan Danielson's coming out to the ring and you have fucking Excalibur over here. Don't worry, guys. When I'm done snorting the rest of Tony's coke, he left me for a surprise. You don't want to come back, and you don't want to miss this matchup. Come back, please. God, come back. We're now an hour 9:30. That means a quarter hour. It just fell. Another 100,000 views. Please, God Almighty, come back. Please, like God Almighty, shut up. Shut the fuck up, Excalibur. Shut up. I swear to God, I will kidnap your family and I will destroy you. Ugh, fuck. We got the stupid ass 6-man tag match coming up next. Hopefully something compelling happens. Thank God. I think we still have the contract signing to get to with Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page. Still hoping that we get that angle that I mentioned earlier. We're not going to get that angle. But fingers are crossed, okay? Something exciting to happen on this show because this shit has been boring as fuck. I mean, you got a nice opener with MJF and Swastika over here. But as the show started to progress, as always with AEW, this whole middle section is just a bore. I mean, like, we're like in the 90s and I want you to gag me with a spoon and play with, oh my God, gag me. Fuck, this show's boring. Fuck, I'm having to entertain myself with my penis in my hand. So, reverting back a little tiny bit, we get, oh my god, Cringe Mone coming out here, right? And, of course, because it's Cringe Mone, she has to be super fucking cringe, right? Mentioning her boring-ass Japanese match that happened in Osaka. I'm being racist, I don't know any other town in, what is it, Tokyo? Osaka? That's the only two towns I know in fucking Japan, okay? Sorry, I felt 5th grade. What the fuck am I gonna tell you? She started to ramble, and ramble, and ramble more, and her stupid-ass fucking Kamala Harris voice. It's the abundance of time that we skip to in order to get to my match versus Hikaru Oshida. I want to get to my match, and no one's gonna stop me. It's gonna be me versus Hikaru Shida. I'm like, oh my god, stop, you're cringing me out. Oh my god, holy shit. And didn't they just have a match like, what, barely a month ago, if it were even that? Are you really gonna run this match back again? You got like how many fucking women on that goddamn roster? Cheap plug again. Just talked about this whole shit with fucking Ember Moon. Maybe you could have brought her up or something like that. I don't know, I'm thinking outside the box here, right? Oh my god. Nevertheless though, Shida popped up on the Titantron just to hurry up this lame ass promo. And she didn't make it any fucking better. I didn't even understand what the fuck she was saying, bruh. I put my captions on, and my captions, they were reading some random shit, bruh. It sounded like scripture out of the fucking Bible, read in Latin. I don't know what the hell this lady was fucking saying, bruh. She wore a suit for no reason. Don't know why she wore a suit. And like every fucking Japanese talent known to mankind, right? She ends her so she has this red and black suit on like she's in fucking Kill Bill or something, right? And like she's a part of the fucking Yakuza or some shit. And she rips it off to reveal a shirt that I don't even know the significance of. And she's like, it's gonna be me versus you, Monet. And mind you, I'm having to tell you these words. I don't really know what she said. I can't translate anything that this squint eye was saying. But nevertheless, though, it got to a point where she was selling that they're going to have a match coming up at fucking All In, All Out, whatever. I get these two shows confused so goddamn much. And she ended up with calling her a bitch because, of course, she's Japanese and a woman. So, of course, you got to get a bitch at the end of the sentence, right? Oh, that was so bad. That was so cringe. Oh, yeah, and Camille's been ringside because fucking Adam Pearce Light from Walmart comes up and he tells us that that's going to be the case. So, are you guys looking forward to that? Do you feel the CEO inside you coursing through your veins? Do you want to chant CEO cringely? Do you want to take your fingers and pretend that you have a hair hat on and rub it down your skin? Well, trust me, you can do that. You can be an AEW fan at the free price of $3.99, okay? All you have to do is make sure you don't shower for at least 3 weeks. All you have to do is make sure that your beard reaches to your pubes. All you have to do is live with your mom. And all you have to do is have an anime photo or a Divas picture, or have multiple accounts with anime photos and Divas pictures. And like I said, the aforementioned, make sure you don't bathe for a while. Make sure that you're using your mom's credit card in order to pay for certain things, not including the Pornhub stuff, because that's a little bit too discreet for your family. And you could be just like Mercedes Moné whenever you do her cringy ass dance. And then we got another segment, which I can't even fucking remember. I swear to God, it's slipping my mind right now. I can't remember. I cannot remember. Was it really that important if it's slipping my mind like that? Probably not. Who gives a shit? Oh, yeah. Jack Perry cut a promo, right? It was him and, what the fuck is this clown's name again? Oh, yeah, the Young Bucks. And he's like, what did he say? Last year, you were in the ring when I was in the ring, and you were doing your thing while I was doing my thing, and therefore I hate you. I don't even fucking know what he's talking about, bro. But he's alluding to fucking Bryan Danielson in some stupid ass way. Oh yeah, did I mention Deonna Purrazzo cut a promo or like a vignette? I didn't? Okay, good enough. That's all she needs. No more mentioning Deonna Purrazzo. So, now we have the 6-man tag match. Like I said, Bryan Danielson, he's out ringside with the guest commentator role that he been doing for the past couple of weeks now. God damn it, end the show already, bro. Or get to the contract signing and then end the show. This shit is boring as fuck, man. And you know they're gonna just go through the fucking ways of this match. Bunch of kicks, bunch of super kicks, bunch of kick supers, bunch of flips, bunch of dives, bunch of vanilla midget things that only vanilla midgets can do in their vanilla midget minds. So let's just, come on. Today, seriously, today. And let's get to the contract signing, what everybody wants to see, so we can get that fucking angle that I'm hoping that we're going to get, that we're probably not going to get. Still, fingers crossed, we're going to get it. Alright, so fuck the 6-man tag match. No one gives a goddamn tiddity fuckity muddity fuck about the goddamn 6-man tag match, alright? The Blackpool Combat Ass Club, they won the match. Who gives a shit? Backstage, Will Ospreay took a brain buster on top of a couple of fucking equipment cases from Pac. Who gives a shit? Everything in regards to the middle of the show was absolute ass. This was all filler. You can skip directly over the entire middle portion of this entire show. Go to the beginning and watch the stuff with Daniel Garcia and MJF and come directly to the end, because this promo was fucking fantastic. This whole angle was fucking fantastic. If they did more of this, then AEW would be in good standings with me forever. Forever. You hear me, Smalls? Forever. This was fucking great. So Swerve Strickland comes out, and I knew they were gonna do something. And mind you, they were kind of close to what I was, prompting. All he had to do is put the sheet over his head. I'm just saying, whatever, just saying. But they got close to what I was saying they were gonna do. I mean, I knew they were gonna go there, but just saying. Swerve Strickland came out, right? And you had to know they were gonna do something with that house, right? You had to know. Swerve came out for the contract signing. They kept playing Hangman Adam Page's theme song. He wasn't coming out to the ring. They played it a second time. He wasn't coming out to the ring. Eventually, they cut to Hangman Adam Page, and he's at the house that Swerve Strickland was talking about earlier tonight about buying, right? And Hangman Adam Page, he took it upon himself to cut a promo on Swerve Strickland, telling him all the things he wants to do to him going up towards Saturday, talking about their history, talking about all the shit that Swerve did to him, going to his house and breaking in, stalking him and his family while his wife was pregnant with his second child. And all the while he's talking all this shit, walking through Swerve's childhood house, he's pouring gas all over the floor. Every damn room, like it's some damn mission at a video game, like it's Red Dead Redemption or some shit, right? Dude's pouring gasoline all over Swerve's house while talking shit. Then he comes outside, and there's a couch right there, like a solo lover seat or something, right? And he's sitting in that couch, and he puts his feet up, and he's talking to Swerve. He tells him something along the lines of, "I'm gonna take everything from you, your happiness, your joy, everything that you love. But why wait till Saturday when I can do all that, when we can get a little practice here? Say goodbye to the AEW World Championship, because you're never going to get your hands on it ever again. And say goodbye to your childhood home." This motherfucker lit up a match, and he threw it on the floor where there was some gasoline right there, and it lit, and it went all the way to the house, and he burned his house all the way to the ground. So I get what they were trying to do symbolically. It wasn't just burning down Swerve's house to get revenge on Swerve. It was kind of a play on Swerve's, catchphrase. Whose house? Swerve's house. And he burned it to the fucking ground. That is how it's done. That's how you build up to a fucking pay-per-view. That's how you go off the fucking air. That was great. Everything in regards to this angle is great. Only bad thing about this is that they kind of paint themselves into a corner going into All Out, right? So like I said, with All Out, as far as the build to it, there's only so much you can do. It's a 2-week turnaround from All In. All this shit that's being done theoretically could have been built up going into All In, and this could have been a match at All In, theoretically, right? Or all the stuff that was in, building up in All In could have been building up to All Out, and this could have been something building into All Out, theoretically. But shit happens. Tony painted himself into a corner, and all these matches, all the build to these matches, they feel rushed, right? All the builds to these matches, they feel like they have no purpose. Only 2 matches, in my opinion, have purpose. It's MJF and Daniel Garcia from a storyline standpoint, and Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page. But to be quite frank, because I don't really give that much of a fuck behind MJF and Daniel Garcia, personally speaking, right? Now, again, I would notate the fact that it does have history. I would notate the fact that if fans do want to see the match, I get it. I completely understand. It's one of 2 matches that have legitimate story going into it. But for me, and I think the majority of people that I'm talking to right now, this show is a 1-match show. No one gives a fuck about anything on this card. No one gives a fuck about Bryan Danielson. No one gives a fuck about anything in regards to the women. No one gives a fuck in regards to the fucking mid-card tag team title match. No one gives a fuck about Will Ospreay and Pac. No one cares about anything but 1 match, and that's Swerve, and that's Hangman Adam Page. This feud's been going on for almost a year now. It has great history. It has a lot of animosity, a lot of heat. No pun intended. I cannot wait to watch this match. This is the only reason I give a shit about All Out. I give no fucks at all about this pay-per-view besides this match. And hell, if that's the only thing I can sink my teeth into, that's the only thing I can sink my teeth into. And like I said, when it comes to my star ratings in regards to 5 stars and all that other kind of shit, does this have the potential to hit 5 stars? Well, it all depends on the match. Like I talked about, as far as how I like to look at some of my favorite matches of all time, it's all about the build, it's all about the match in itself, and it's all about the post-match stuff. Obviously, we can't talk about the match until it happens. Obviously, we can't talk about the post-match stuff until it happens. But as of right now, it's now open. It is open. Not saying that it's gonna happen, probably won't happen. It's gonna take a lot to try to do something on the lines of Stone Cold Steve Austin and Bret Hart. But now that they have a good build going into the show, now that they have me hyped up to want to watch it, it is open. It is open for interpretation as to whether or not this match has the potential to hit that legitimate 5-star rating. Not a Dave Meltzer, I like to fucking throw 5 stars, like I like to throw fucking fish bait into the goddamn water. This match is open to have the legitimacy to be claimed, you know, a legitimate 5-star match. So all we have to do is go into it. I know they're gonna fucking kill it, but it's to what extent are they gonna kill it? We already seen their Texas death match, so one has to wonder what lengths are they going to go to kill each other, because this match, you got to think about it. The Texas death match was a Texas death match. They did everything that you could possibly think of in that encounter. I am actually kind of somewhat concerned as to what is going to happen in this match. What are they going to do in this match? You know they're both going to be bloody. You know this is going to be a bloody match. The question is, are they going to do anything stupid? Because it's one thing to have a bloody match. It's one thing to do the Texas death match. It's another thing to legitimately probably put yourself into legitimate harm's way. And I gotta think some of the spots they're gonna do in that match is gonna put themselves into harm's way. I don't think these two men are gonna be the same as far as the restrictions that are within AEW. They have arguably, no, it's not arguably, I don't like to play these games. This is the best view that AEW has ever fucking done, and it's not even fucking close. I don't think who's gonna argue that. You can take your Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page bullshit and throw it out of the goddamn window. You're fucking out of your mind. This is the best, most heated feud they have ever had, period, point blank. So there is a cause of concern, not just for their bodies, but as far as the legitimacy of the match. Because if they go the way of like super kick with electrical bullshit on their feet or hanging people upside down and all that other nonsense, you're going to go overboard and you're going to kill the match quality for me. So it's all up to them as far as how they're going to construct the match, but they got me hooked. I can't wait to see this shit. That was a beautiful way to go off the air, to go into a go-home show, going into the next pay-per-view. But like I said, everything else on this show, skip the middle portion. Watch the opener with MJF and Daniel Garcia, come directly to the main event. Although one thing I will notate, conspicuous by his absence, where the fuck is Ricochet? Not that I give a shit about Ricochet, but I mean, you just signed the dude and you just debuted him and you did all this shit. You would think you would put him on television to kind of keep him a little bit more heated. Why keep him on for television? That's fucking dumb. I don't know. Maybe one could even argue you could have went directly into Ricochet and Will Ospreay. You know, I'm just saying, you had fucking Konosuke Takeshita right there. I mean, you probably could have really had some legitimately, you know, hype fucking matches going into this card. You could have Will Ospreay, Ricochet for the fucking International Championship, Konosuke Takeshita versus Kazuchika Okada for the Continental Championship, MJF versus Daniel Garcia, and this main event in the steel cage match, right? Which, by the way, think about it, all those things would have usurped the fucking World Championship with Bryan Danielson, right? But yeah, just conspicuous by his absence, dude's already fucking irrelevant as fuck, right? He's not even a part of the roster. I forgot he was already a part of the roster. It just dawned on me, like, where the fuck is this bald-headed motherfucker at, right? But nevertheless, though, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. How did you feel about the show? Like I said, it was pretty fucking trash for the most part. Literally, watch the beginning and watch the end. But that ending was fucking masterpiece. That was beautiful. That's pro wrestling in a nutshell as far as how angles are supposed to be done. But as always, let me know your thoughts. Like I said before, I need to get the fuck up out of here and upload this video so you motherfuckers can masturbate to the sound of my voice. And afterwards, I can go do other things. Like, I don't know, think of another downfall video. I got a spicy one for you guys tomorrow. But with that being said, my name is Devontae, and I'll be catching you guys later. A deuces and a P eyes.